She was TV's rich girl gone bad.
I was screaming so loud one day, I was like, wow, I haven't done that in a while.
She was reality's bad girl gone rich.
Kristen is the girl that viewers love to hate.
They portrayed her as really being a bitch.
I'd rather be talked about than not talked about.
They put Orange County on the map and turned the OC on its ear.
Not everybody in Orange County is blonde, rich, and beautiful. That's the secret.
A lot of people thought it was going to be like Girls Gone Wild in a hot tub.
It's mostly the parents, I think, who were like, oh my god, my child does not do that.
In the next hour, we'll take you behind the scenes with two of TV's hottest it girls.
The camera loves her, and Mischa has the most beautiful, haunting eyes. She's just captivating.
Kristen's the epitome of beachy California blonde.
This is the story of Mischa.
We couldn't be having more fun. It's getting good.
And Kristen.
It's really surreal. It's surreal. That's really the only way I can describe it.
Babes of OC. The True Hollywood Story. Blue skies, white beaches, manicured lawns, million-dollar mansions. Another day in the Southern California paradise known as Orange County.
I'd like to welcome everybody here. It's great to have you here in the OC.
Home to Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm, the OC has been a favorite Hollywood playground for decades.
There's a great allure here, an image-conscious demographic, and a beautiful backdrop.
Then, in 2003, a primetime teen drama called The OC created a national craze. Overnight, Orange County, California became more than just a tourist attraction. Suddenly, it was a pop culture landmark to rival Beverly Hills 90210.
I just want to say to everyone, thank you very much. It's an honor for us to be here. And I'd like all of you to welcome the cast here by saying on the count of 3, welcome to the OC, bitch, okay? Just like the show. Everybody here. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the OC, bitch!
A year later, MTV horned in on the new territory with a new reality show. Laguna Beach, the real Orange County, traced the lives of 8 OC teens as they graduated high school and prepared for the future. Viewers got a vicarious thrill watching the Laguna Beach kids shop, surf, flirt, and relax in their 7-figure homes. But some locals weren't thrilled with the way their town was being portrayed on television.
Laguna Beach is like so fake.
I don't think it's fair for people to just assume that we're all spoiled, rotten brats.
The series Laguna Beach celebrated the upscale OC lifestyle, while the OC soap focused on the darker aspects of affluence.
I grew up in Orange County, and I guarantee you could find a little lesbian love affair. You can find a young man and an older woman relationship. It's there. Underneath the manicured lawns in the perfect world, it's definitely there.
I think the core points that it's touching on, you know, like drugs, sex, the general social network of high school, what I hear from young people, it's accurate.
The hit shows turned 2 previously unknown beauties into household names. Kristen Cavallari of Laguna Beach and Mischa Barton of the OC became the it girls for a new generation of TV fans.
I get great response from fans. I mean, they're so wonderful. Like, you know, a lot of them just tell me how much they relate to the character.
Mischa Ann Barton didn't grow up anywhere near Orange County. She was born in London, England on January 24th, 1986. Her father, Richard, was a stockbroker. Her mother, Nuala, worked as a photographer. When Mischa was 5, the family moved to downtown Manhattan. Little Mischa soaked up the culture of the city.
Mischa Barton grew up in New York, and she was a quintessential young New Yorker from Tribeca, which is a great neighborhood filled with artists. And she had a very unique sense of herself.
I always wanted to be an artist as a kid. I wanted to be a painter.
At summer camp in rural Pennsylvania, Mischa discovered she had other talents.
I just really liked reading and writing and artistic things, and then By chance, I'd written a monologue and I performed it, and an agent asked me if I wanted to audition for plays, so I got into theater.
But first, Mischa needed to learn the basics. She studied under Peter Sklar, director of the Beginnings Workshop in New York. His former students include Sex and the City star Sarah Jessica Parker and Oscar winner Reese Witherspoon. According to Sklar, Mischa stood out.
She was a confident kid right from the beginning. I think she fooled a lot of people because of the English Reserve.
The turtle ran across the road, almost as fast as a cat, and ran under a big bush with little red flowers, like the ones the prince gave Cinderella.
I think taking the acting classes and doing improvisation and theater games and such, I think probably went a long way to bringing her out and letting other people see what was there.
My mom said she didn't want to run over the turtle because she thought it was adorable. I was quite upset and thought maybe my mom should study up on her driving skills.
The workshops paid off. In December 1994, 8-year-old Mischa auditioned for her first Broadway play called Slavs and landed the lead role.
Mischa was playing a little girl whose life had been destroyed by Chernobyl. She could do what all great actors have to do, which is to pull the audience's attention in some way that you didn't understand, but there was a way in which you could never take your eyes off her. She got wonderful reviews from it.
Mischa's talent and presence landed her 2 more stage roles before she turned 10. Then, in 1995, 9-year-old Barton nabbed the difficult role of an autistic child on the long-running daytime soap All My Children.
I love you, Mommy.
Oh, sweetie, I love you too.
Mischa stayed with the show for 10 episodes and later returned to the soap to play another character. Barton also began modeling on the side.
Mischa was a child model, and she did model like various catalogs and advertising jobs. She did something for Calvin Klein, and she also did some movies and stage work as well. She was auditioning and running around the city, and also being a young girl, you know, going to school.
But Mischa's multitasking took a toll on her studies. To save her grade point average, the Bartons enrolled their daughter in Manhattan's prestigious Professional Children's School. PCS boasted some impressive alumni, including Christina Ricci and Scarlett Johansson. It was the perfect place for Mischa to get an education and pursue her career.
They're wonderful in embracing the whole idea that it is legitimate for a child to be a performer. It's okay to go on auditions. It's okay to have callbacks.
Well, Mischa really loved school. She had great friends, and she's still friends with all of them now. The kids were all interesting. They all came from artist backgrounds. They were all looking to be artists themselves. She just loved being there, you know, and she understood that, you know, she wanted the career, but she tried to balance back and forth.
Then, in 1997, Mischa got cast in her first feature film, Lawn Dogs, about an unusual friendship between a lonely 10-year-old girl and an adult gardener. Barton's screen debut won raves, though the film barely made a blip at the box office. Over the next couple of years, Mischa continued to work in film, first in the romantic comedy Notting Hill, then in M. Night Shyamalan's hit thriller, The Sixth Sense.
For those of us who know Mischa as this stunning girl, her first big splash was like throwing up on cue as a dead girl in The Sixth Sense. You know, she scared the heck out of Haley Joel Osment.
I'm feeling much better now.
Mischa worked hard, on screen and off. At age 15, Barton earned her high school diploma and boasted a better resume than most adults twice her age. When she turned 17, Barton decided her next move should be to college. The brainy Brit was all set to hit the books when a major detour sent her off course, all the way to the OC. Coming up, a diva is born.
I got to throw things. They were screaming so loud one day. I was like, wow, I haven't done that in a while.
And later, reality bites.
The fact that I'm even being talked about is, in a way, an honor. I'd rather be talked about than not talked about.